Hello from Yosemite National Park. I'm Evan.
And I'm Alexandra, and we are within hiking distance.
We're a family visiting national parks in the western U.S. Feel free to follow our adventure on our YouTube channel.
And now you're going to follow Jim and Jeremy in their new adventures on Trails We Hike.
Welcome to another episode of Trails We Hike. We're heading out to Mirror Lake in Yosemite National Park.
Well, we showed up in the valley here this morning. Got set at our camp just for tonight before we head out to the backcountry. Took our shuttle here to Stop 17 for the Mirror Lake trailhead, and we're just gonna shoot on out here to Mirror Lake, jump out to it, and then hopefully maybe see some hidden falls out there too. You don't see it listed here because it's hidden. Shh. All right, let's do it.
The Mirror Lake Trail is the easiest trail in the valley that still feels like a hike. At just under 2.5 miles and about 100 feet of elevation gain, the hike begins and ends at the Mirror Lake shuttle stop. Along the way, we cool off in a lake, watch a bear enjoy some berries, hike along tons of talus, discover hidden waterfalls, cross Tenaya Creek on a footbridge, and enjoy stunning views of Half Dome as we complete the loop around Mirror Lake.
All right. So not far from the shuttle stop here. That was nothing. And we're here. Actually, if you've seen our East Valley episode here in Yosemite from last year, this is where we stopped. Went back to cross over the Tenaya Creek Bridge to finish the loop of the East Valley. We pointed out the Mirror Lake here for just a mile away. Today, let's do it.
Yosemite National Park is not known for just one or two iconic locations, but rather for its array of incredibly diverse landscapes and equally diverse wildlife they attract. However, one of the forces behind that diversity is the water. Within Yosemite, over 3,000 lakes, 2 reservoirs, and 17,000 miles of streams help form 2 main watersheds, the Merced and Tuolumne rivers. They traverse vastly different ecosystems on their journey through the park and nurture countless species and varieties of vegetation.
Hey guys, we're here at Mirror Lake. Not quite the right time of day to get the reflection of North Dome, but it's still Mirror Lake. Still nice. Nice and cold. Is it cold, Sydney?
Nestled between North Dome and Half Dome at the bottom of Tenaya Canyon is a sliver of a lake called Mirror Lake. It's technically not a lake at all. It's a seasonal pool of water that forms in Tenaya Creek during spring and early summer. But that hasn't stopped it from becoming one of the most popular swimming holes in Yosemite Valley. There is even a paved path that takes you all the way to Mirror Lake from the Mirror Lake shuttle stop. If you have the time and prefer to avoid the crowds, be sure to take the dirt trail that loops around the entire Mirror Lake area.
Not long after leaving Mirror Lake, I was asking Jeremy which bears are best. Before he could rationalize an answer, there was one making a case for him or herself. Black bears. After talking with a ranger, we learned that the bears are coming up with new tricks in Yosemite to get at your food. The bears will hide near a campsite and watch and wait for campers to leave for the day, and then proceed to steal, well, anything they want.
can see why this is a good stop for the bears, man. There are just raspberries everywhere.
When hiking counterclockwise around Mirror Lake, as we do in this video, you'll take a footbridge across Tenaya Creek at the easternmost point of the loop. Just before you cross the footbridge, you can see a faint, unmarked trail off to your right, heading upriver. Small, unmarked trails like this can be found all throughout Yosemite Valley and can lead to amazing vistas, great lunch spots, hidden waterfalls, or even just a little solitude in a crowded valley. We'll share some of these places in future episodes of Trails We Hike.
Close out this loop.
We cross the footbridge and begin closing the loop around Mirror Lake. Along the way, we take a few moments to marvel at the diverse plant life and get treated to some amazing views of Half Dome.
Well, it's about that time again. We had an awesome day cruising around the lake, and we hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, go ahead and hit that thumbs up down there. And be sure to turn on notifications to catch our next Yosemite adventure. Leave any questions or comments below. And, as always, if you haven't already, click subscribe to follow along with us on the trails we hike.